I've been profitable for around 4 or 5 months, something like that. I bought a 10K, I passed it, and then basically when I came to 1% in profit, I was just like, this can be potentially my first ever payout after 2.5 years of trading. And then I just said, let me pay that up. With ThinkCapital, I have 3 accounts right now. I have 50K funded, 25K phase 2, and 10K funded. That $80 payout was the Canon event, because from there I just proceeded to get like every month or every second month 5-6 payouts right now at the moment just from the 10K. The main goal right now is to scale up as much as possible.
Hello and welcome everyone to a new video for ThinkCapital. Today we have an interview with Mr. Leon. And for you guys to know, I found out about Leon 3 months ago on TikTok. He actually made a viral post about him getting a $81 payout from us. Before you say anything, if you know the percentages of people passing the accounts and actually getting to the payout is basically this small. So every payout is worth it. So now please, if you can introduce yourself.
So I'm Leon, I'm 19 years old, I live in a small village in Croatia, and basically I started trading 3 years ago. When I was 16, I was still going to school, so that was a bit of a struggle. But yeah, now I'm here. I've been profitable for around 4 or 5 months, something like that. Basically since beginning of the year, but it started picking up this June. So
You were in school before, right? For high school. Are you in school now, or you're not in school no more?
I'm not in school anymore. Yeah.
Are you planning to be in school, or you just gonna try to be a full-time trader?
Right now, I'm not going to go to school.
Fair enough. And before we continue talking about trading, can you tell us a bit more? You said you were from a small village, right, in Croatia. What are your day-to-day habits that you do? Any sports, or what do you do before trading?
Okay, so like when I was going to school, like my day consisted of going to school, coming back from school, and then basically just on the charts learning from or on YouTube as well. And then some days I used to go to boxing as well. That's what I was doing, and I like to work out like calisthenics right now. That's what I do, and I've been doing it for like 4 years. So those two are my main occupation, like trading and working out, basically.
Nice. That's good though. That's good to stay healthy.
Yeah.
And how do you find out about trading?
So when I was 16, I think like a random video popped on my For You page on TikTok, I think, or maybe even YouTube, and it was, I don't know if you've heard about the guy. He's called the Trading Addict on YouTube.
Trading addict,
Yeah, I've seen that from him. Basically, it amazed me how he can make that much money in in a few minutes, and that's what like attracted me to trading, just to see. And then after a while, I even realized like it's not even about the money; it's just how free you can be once you
yeah.
actually get profitable.
Nice, that's good. I was actually thinking that you were gonna say that you used to watch TJR videos on TikTok, and that's why you started trading.
The whole journey went like this. I learned from him in the first year was basically trend lines, support resistance, supply demand, those type of stuff. And then in my second year, I found out about ICT, and then I started learning directly from ICT. And then I tried, didn't work out. Then I went to TJR. Basically, I learned from him for a few months, like 6 months or so, and I was profitable for a couple of months, but then it all came down. I just didn't like how he gives out a strategy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I trade the strategy, and then a few months later, I see he's trading something differently, that didn't fit me. Yeah, and then I actually found something that I really like that works.
Yeah. So what do you trade right now? You don't trade. You trade basically smart money concepts, right? Basically, kind of like ICT.
Something similar. I use some of his concepts, but basically the model is called like tap and barrel. We are like forming a community around it. Almost everyone who joins and who actually dedicates himself to learn the strategy passes accounts. Some of them get payouts as well, but it's like in the start, so it's not as big as we want it to be right now.
Okay, that's interesting. And
Yeah.
with ThinkCapital, how do you find out about ThinkCapital? Because compared to many other firms, ThinkCapital, especially when you started, was not super new, but barely like a year old, something like that.
Yeah. So basically, the first thing I did was the FTMO, those like free trials. I tried passing those and all that. And basically, in that first year of trading, I found out about ThinkCapital through an ad or something like that on Instagram. I don't really remember, but what attracted me is basically how I knew about Think Markets, and since they are a broker, I was like, what? Like a broker is opening up a prop firm, and I like in the moment I just like said I trust these guys because it's from a broker, and then I decided to buy like a 5K at the time, and that's basically where it all started, from a 5K account.
That's how you got your $81 profit.
No, it was three accounts.
Okay.
On 5K I failed, and then basically once I started improving and all that, once I found out about this, I bought a 10K, I passed it, and then basically I got, when I came to 1% in profit, I was just like, this can be potentially my first ever payout after 2.5 years of trading. And then I just said, let me pay that out.
And that's smart though, because still, it's 1%. That's a lot. Some people don't think about percentage when it comes to payouts, and they're like, okay, I have a 5K account, I have a 10K account, I wanna make $500 or $1,000, and 1% is enough. 1% on 10K is okay, it's $100, but on 100K that's already 1K. On a $200,000 account, that's already $2,000. So that's a lot. That's basically an average monthly salary, especially for us in Europe. So
Yeah.
So congratulations. And also, when you trade within Capital, I wanted to ask, do you trade with a MT5 platform or you use ThinkTrader?
I use ThinkTrader. Like I trade directly through trading. It's
TradingView?
like just,
Okay.
yeah, it's my preferred like way, because where I look at the charts and then I can execute as well. So that's what I liked. That's also like one of the top reasons why I chose you guys. Like I liked trading on TradingView because like when I was doing demo and all of that, then I decided like, when I saw that you have the option, I was like, that's good. I need to try that.
And you were telling me before, how many accounts do you have now within Capital, for example?
So with ThinkCapital, I have 3 accounts right now. I have 50K funded, 25K in phase 2, and 10K funded. That 10K was the first one that I got the $80 payout from. So
Nice.
yeah, I still have it, yeah. And basically from like that first payout, that $80 payout was the Canon event, because from there I just proceeded to get like every month or every second month, like 5-6 payouts right now at the moment, just from that 10K. Yeah, when you look at it, the return on investment is bizarre, completely.
No, that's amazing, and I'm actually surprised that you still keep that account. That's actually crazy. And a 50K account is no joke. Right now
Yeah,
you have
sure.
$60,000 in total. Soon to be more when you pass this phase 2, and you have more accounts with other prop firms as well, right?
In total, I'm right now 100K funded, and with other firms I have more evals as well, like around 300,000 waiting to get passed, basically.
Nice. So from being profitable only 3 months ago to probably very soon to have over $300,000 funded. That's a lot. Especially
Yeah,
from being profitable like not too long ago. So that's crazy. And the craziest part is that you are only 19. So that's good though. So soon you're
yeah,
gonna come to Miami as well. You're gonna stay here with me.
maybe who.
And looking forward to the future, what do you think is next for you? Now that you finally seeing yourself more profitable, making some consistent payout, where do you want to get? What's next for you?
For me, the main goal right now is to scale up as much as possible. After I get, let's say, 300K, 400K, at that point you can live freely. Like you don't need to worry about that much stuff, because the money is very good. And also not only that, but I also like one of my passion from the very beginning is if I like when I started documenting the whole journey on socials and everything, the main goal behind that was actually to show people if it's possible, because I decided like I'm going to try out trading and I'm going to document it, and let's see what happens. If I get profitable, that's just proof for people who watched the whole journey that it is possible. Like because there is rumors and everything that it's not possible, that trading doesn't work. A lot of scammers as well in the space. So that was my main goal. I wanted to show people that it's actually possible. And now that I did, now I started actually showing people how to do so, like how to turn profitable as well.
Okay, that's good. And you already have some following on, I see on TikTok. You have a YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, I have a YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
What
Yeah.
what is your name on socials?
So on Instagram is Leon Trades with a Z at the end instead of S. And then on TikTok, I believe it's the same. I'm not really sure. And on YouTube, it's also Leon Trades, I think. Yeah, Leon Trades, but with an S.
Okay, we say we can put the link of your socials in the description. And
Yeah.
my
Okay.
next question for you, although you've been trading for no like a super long time, what do you think it made a difference on your trading journal? In your trading journey, what was one of the biggest obstacles that seen in your progress?
Okay. So this one is basically when you look at the whole space of trading, everyone is saying that the main thing that is actually keeping you away from profitability is psychology, which I do not think so is the right answer, because when I look at myself, I was trading for 2.5 years before I became profitable, and basically I thought it was my psych, but in the end, what happened is I found a strategy that I resonate with. So it was basically a strategy hop. Not really completely. I traded similarly to what I trade now, but it was like a hop on a different kind of strategy that has more structure. And basically, for me, what made me profitable is that the strategy is mechanical, which means basically like it's so simple to the point where you don't really need to use your psychology that much. Like everything, like every level is fixed, so every stop loss, every entry, every take profit, basically like every trade is the same, and that's what helped me major. I figured out that it wasn't my psychology that much as it was just finding the right thing that is easy for me to follow. Like the rules are kind of like very like structured to the way that I can follow them without any problems.
No, it's not 100% psychology, right? It's also, obviously it has to do, with finding a proper, your trading plan, following your trading plan, and having a proper strategy. Obviously the one that you had before, the one that you were trying before, I think you mentioned that you were a bit confused, or sometimes it's not about being confused. It's just it doesn't match the way you are, right? And now you
Yeah,
found a better
exactly.
strategy, but you also have the psychology to follow the rules. There's some people that have a mechanical strategy and they still don't follow the rules. So I think it's like a
Yeah,
mix of everything, obviously.
yeah, especially like when we have a Discord community where we actually discuss this whole strategy, there has been multiple people who actually traded it for 5 6 months, and somehow because of their psychology, or I'm not sure exactly why, they were losing, so that they decided to quit the strategy. Even though like my team that I'm working with and everything, we are profitable. So this completely like depends on what kind of a person you are, and you need to find something that really suits you as a person.
Mm, completely agree. Completely agree. And now imagine that you're watching this video in the future. What is your message to yourself from 5 years to?
I wish that I stay humble as I am right now, that the money doesn't change me at all. And if possible, I would love to actually help people in every way possible, like not just with teaching them trading, but also giving a percentage of what I make to people around me, because I think that that's how like everything works basically. What you give, like you get back even more, and that's been like the truth for me. That's what happened throughout the whole journey of trading. So I want to keep doing.
Nice. That's your message for yourself for 5 years. From 5 years to stay
Yeah, yeah,
humble and to hope to give back not just to the community but to people around you. That's very important.
yeah, of course. And the most important thing, stay disciplined in what you are doing right now. If it's working for you, don't change anything basically.
And since you're seeing more and more consistent pay, have you thought about moving from your small village to another place?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely thought about that, and I am thinking about it right now. And I figured out that it's not, for example, what was the worst thing here and why. What the number one thing why I wanted to move out of here was the internet. But then I figured out that I can buy Starlink, which is what I did, and now I have solid internet. So like I decided not to jump ahead of myself just because I get like 5 6 payouts to instantly move out and everything. I wanted to become like get more in funding, get more stable, and then eventually move out.
That's good.
Like as much as like myself and my heart and my mind wants to move, I feel like just objectively it would be the better to just stay for now.
That's good, man. I feel like you are very mature for your age. Well, I don't know what I was thinking when I was 19, but that's very mature for your age. I see a lot of kids that are 18, 19 and seeing some payouts and they're already like renting supercars, going to live out of their way, and this is trading. You have good months, you have bad months, but
Exactly.
what you're doing right now, stay stable, keep your funding, add more funding, and obviously in the future it's gonna happen anyway. So just stay
Yeah.
patient.
like,
No,
and also
I'm really happy that we're having this interview because I talked to you just for a little bit like 3 months ago. It's like, oh yeah, when are we gonna do the interview? Yeah, let's do it. And it never happened until now.
yeah. Basically, yeah. But I really I like you as a guy. Really, like, you're a solid guy, bro. And also, like, what I wanted to tell is, I also don't want to put myself in a, how would I say it, environment where I have to really, if I rent out something big right now, if I get 2 bad months, which is completely possible, that's completely normal in a year or or in a row, and I don't get the payout, I have to then maybe force my trades or something like that, just find ways to make money so that I can pay my rent and everything, which is what I
A
don't
lot
want.
of pressure. A lot of pressure.
Exactly. So I want to be right now, create a stable environment, save up some money as well, and then I can do it.
Of course, I would say continue posting and creating content. There's a lot of people, a lot of traders that do that, and you can always get another stream of income. Coming from content creation, affiliates. So there's a lot of things out there that you can, so
Yeah, exactly.
you don't just depend from trading. I've been there. I think it was last year. I was just trading. I had like 100K account, then I was just trading, and depending of that, it was a lot of.
Yeah, that is hard.
And also, I wanted to ask if you have, a few words of advice, especially for those who are starting right now or that, they've been trying, but they don't see anything happening yet and, they're feeling discouraged. Do you have any advice?
Yeah, I do. So never quit. That's the first thing. Just try to keep going, whatever is happening right now, whatever situation it may be. Just keep trying to be better every single day. Try to outwork yourself as well. And also, like I said, that strategy hop made me profitable, but don't do it in an environment where you have proof that it works. If you like, just go, like, if it's a mechanical strategy, you can easily backtest it for like 6 7 months, 8 months, maybe even, like, it would be better to be more, maybe like 3 4 5 years, and then you see in those 5 years the strategy was profitable. If I keep using it, I'll be profitable. Basically, that's like easy to say, but it is like that in reality. It's how it's been for me, and like this, obviously this depends if your strategy is discretionary or completely mechanical. But in the end, like, a lot of strategies are profitable. Most of the times, it's just basically your like ability to actually follow the rules of that strategy, I would say.
That's a good advice. So don't quit, basically. And, just continue. It's a matter of when, no, if you're going to make it. And,
Yeah,
about
exactly.
the strategy hope, like, I get what you're saying. I feel like a lot of people do that. They start something because they see it like it's vital. Like, okay, this guy makes a lot of money. Let me try. Oh, it's not working for me for like a month. Okay, let me try something else. Oh, look, this guy and this mixing a lot of things. It's at the end of the day, it needs to make sense to you. You need to fully understand it, and you need the experience. So yeah,
Yeah,
that
exactly.
makes sense.
Eh,
And yeah, and my
yeah.
last
So
and my last question for you is: do you currently struggle with anything? It can be trading, it can be anything, and then anything else outside of trading. Right now in your life, is there anything that you struggle with?
um, to be honest, like, I've created an environment where I do not really struggle that much about anything, basically. The only thing, let's say yesterday, it was a first time in a long time that I actually stressed about it, which doesn't really happen, like, because the strategy works like that, where once you enter, you just close your laptop, let it play. And basically, like yesterday, it was a tough day because I needed to do the minimum profitable days for ThinkCapital, as you know, and then basically I got the money for the payout already, but I still needed that one minimum profitable day. So yesterday, once I put on a trade, I was stressed because it started moving to the side, and it's it was the first time in a while where I got actually
Do you
stressed
get it?
because
You get the trade?
what?
Do you win the trade?
Yeah, I did. That's how I secured the payout today with the
Nice.
50.
Now, you requested the payout already?
Yeah, I did request it today. Yeah.
Approved?
No, it's pending still.
Okay, let's see, man. Let's see. So hopefully more payouts. How many payouts you have so far already?
I think it's 6 pairs right now. I think so. I'm not sure.
That's good, man. And I hope you get some more. So, for everyone watching, thank you for watching. And you guys can see everything is possible. He just got profitable like 3 months ago. and now he has like over 10 accounts through different props. He has like 3-4 accounts with ThinkCapital. Like anything is possible. He's gonna be paid. So thank you so much for coming to the stream. I know we've been talking for a while and it never happened, but we made it happen today. So if you want to say something.
Yeah, that's about it. Like, just thank you for the opportunity to be here and to actually share what I preach about trading and on my socials as well.
So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next.